it's 10 minutes to the start of the Noakes Sydney to Southport Yacht Race, and we're sitting on Sydney Harbour. There's Blackjack, which is the old Alfa Romeo, just sitting here with all the other big boats and the other little boats, and there's no wind. But we're on the same rib as David Witt. Now, Witty, welcome,
hello Jeffrey.
Welcome back to Sydney.
Thank you, mate.
Mate, last time we saw you was in Newport in the Volvo.
Yep.
And tell us about the last race in the Volvo, mate. That's a very important, momentous event. I believe you like hooking up marks, Steve.
Yeah, I mean that probably just topped off our whole race, to be fair, but we're certainly glad it's over now, and we're here looking at the other 400 footers we've got to beat on Boxing Day, mate.
Well, it's a whole new ball game now, isn't it, mate? It's the big race.
Yeah, and I don't even know if we're going to get a start here, Jeffrey. There's no wind.
No, mate.
Everyone's floating around, and you know I love a punt.
Yes.
If I could find a bookmaker right now, I'd put everything Kim and I own on Blackjack to be first out the heads here in these conditions. I've just been watching competitiuon and Loyal, and they look like they've got an anchor out. They're not going to be moving. So, and the Yachts isn't a lot better in this stuff.
So there's the Yachts in front of us there.
Yeah, the Yachts ain't a lot. It's marginally better, I think. So I think Blackjack will be your boat here to get out the heads.
All right, mate. You're certainly all just sitting around doing nothing at the moment. So why don't you tell us about what you've got in plan for the future? I know that you have a very important company in Hong Kong.
Yeah. We actually went to Sean's this morning and wished him a safe trip on the rib.
Sean Langman, yeah.
Sean Langman. So he's left this morning, cleared customs, and left headed for our team base in the Philippines on the try.
She's the 60-footer.
60-foot try that we bought is now a Scallywag. So Kim and I are off on Monday with Nipper and Piercy to back to work to meet the try, get it all ready and do a couple of races in that, and obviously also still put the 100-footer back together and start working on trying to win this Hobart race, mate.
Well, mate, what about your crew? I believe you've got some new people in the crew.
Yeah, we've kept the majority of our Volvo team, but we've managed to. Nico and I have decided it's about time we sailed together and stopped beating each other up. So
this is Chris Nicholson you're talking about?
Yeah, Chris Nicholson. So we're looking forward to having Nico as a Scallywag.
The 620-mile man.
Yeah. We've also got Phil Harmer on board from Vestas, along with that, Alex and Nipper and Parko and all the boys from Scallywag. So we're looking pretty strong.
Mate, that's a strong crew.
Yeah, we're going to leave no stone unturned, mate, this year.
Well, I'm sorry that we've put this to air, or we're about to put this to air, because I better get to the bookmakers before we...
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Blow the odds out.
We'll see, yeah. Just looking at the Yachts now, it's an amazing boat, isn't it? The success it's had over the years. Reinvented itself all the time.
Yeah, indeed, yeah, well and truly. Well, the addition of the new bow and stern certainly changed the boat, didn't it?
Yeah, but it certainly hasn't made it as good a boat as it normally is in this sort of weather. So, I mean, we all know Blackjack was the original Alfa Romeo, with the original configuration, so you would expect it to be quicker in this. But Rico gets it off the start. It's got Mr. Juan Villa at the back there.
Yeah.
Who just told me he can't sail on any team unless it's a red shirt. Obviously, he's a navigator on Matfy with a red shirt. Now he's on Oates.
Yeah, he's on Matfy and now Oates. Well, he's definitely a.
But he's world class, obviously.
He certainly is. Yeah.
I'd probably, after sailing against him in the Volvo race and watching him operate, I think he's probably the best navigator in the world. He's got my vote.
Yeah, he's got mine too. He's certainly got the runs on the board, as they say.
Yeah.
So who's your navigator?
Stay tuned, Jeffrey.
All right, okay.
I mean, it's it's a pretty special place here at the moment, Sydney. You've got all five. There's only 500 footers in the world, and you've got 4 here on the start line, and us to come. And you have a look around the navigators here. We've got Juan Villa on Oates and Tom Addis on Blackjack, and not too sure who's on Comanche. Do you know who's on Comanche?
Stan Honey.
Stan Honey.
Yeah.
So there's probably the top 3 navigators in the world. All
Well,
there.
truly, yeah,
So
well, truly, yeah.
that leaves our choices a little bit limited. But we've got a couple of ideas.
Mate, I'm sure you do have that. Now, how many boats have you got in the fleet now? You've got the 100-footer, the 60-footer.
We've got the 100-foot maxi. We've got the trimaran. We've got a cruising boat, a power boat, and a few other things. And we're looking to add one more to the fleet shortly.
Yeah.
Through another investor. So we're all in. Plenty of work to do, Jeffrey.
Tell us about your company in Hong Kong.
Kim and I, lovely Kim here, who you know.
Yes, well, truly.
Hello.
Kim and I have a company in Hong Kong called Professional Yacht Services. So basically what we try to do is we try to take all the headache of owning a boat, whether it's a power boat or a race boat or whatever it is. Try and take all the headache and the agony out of the owner so he can just literally enjoy his sailing. And we're only going for years, but it seems to be working quite well. It's putting food on the table and paying the bills, Jeffrey.
Mate, that's the most important thing. Now, it's what, for all areas? You do it for...
Yeah, well, basically we're based in Asia, but we've got places all around the world, so quite global.
So if you've got a boat and you want somebody to run it anywhere in the world,
yeah, one of the other
yacht services.
Yeah, but one of the other things we're trying to set ourselves up in Asia doing is in the off season here for the Aussie boat owners. If they're interested in bringing their boat up to Asia and doing the Asian circuit in the Australian winter, we can arrange to get the boat sailed up there, left at our marina. We deliver it to the regattas, maintain it for them, and the owners can just fly in and do the regatta and leave. Been one of the difficult things in Asia in the past was the time commitment.
Sure.
And as you know, Jeffrey, time's money.
Well, truly, well,
so
it's a great service.
Anyone out there with a TP52 or a 60-footer or something like that want to go up and do a lot of the Asian regattas, give us a call.
Man, that sounds fantastic. Great service, eh, mate? Well, let's get back to the Volvo. So how did you hook that mark? I noticed you just fogged me off there.
Yeah, I did fog it off. Well, the truth of the matter is, Vestas went around the mark just ahead of us. We were quite well ahead of Turn the Tides and just basically playing it safe to make sure that they didn't beat us overall. And Vestas, their dagger board grabbed the mark and dragged it, which lifted the anchor chain up to the surface. Like they just threw a hand grenade out behind them and it went straight around our keel. We certainly didn't hit it by going too close to the mark. We hit it because Vestas hooked the mark, and that's just one of those things that happen, unfortunately. But as I've said many times, the result in the end of the Volvo race was quite insignificant considering what the team had gone through. And the goal for us was to finish it off. For Fish's memory and all that stuff, so we're still quite proud of what we did. It's a very enormous thing, mate.
Oh, of course it is. Well, it's a huge commitment, isn't it, really? It's 2 years of your life.
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's also a huge commitment not to get a great result either, so
yeah.
That's, I've said before, one of the things we've learned, the boss SH and myself have learned massively out of this is you've got to be 100% prepared and 100% trained and 100% funded, and if you want to be successful in this sport, you've got to give yourself every opportunity, and it's something we're certainly focused on going forward.
So, mate, what have you got? Anything special planned in the next 12 months or so?
Oh, yeah, we've got a couple of things. Jeffrey?
Anything you can share with us?
Oh, I can turn the camera off and I'll have a beer and I'll tell you, mate, but nothing I can tell you on the camera at the moment.
All right, well, see you later.
All right, mate.
Bye.
Bye. Looks like Jeffrey, all the big boats are going to be down the pin. What a surprise to see Rico, the most fluid boat.
Well, that's his normal starting position.
Yeah. No, the problem he's got there, Jeffrey, at the moment, he's got plenty of room to pull away, so he should be fine, but he's got two big boats to wither of him, and very hard with these big boats in light air to get going quick, you know, so it'll all be time on distance here to find.
Do you think these other boats are above the line?
I don't think they're above the line, Jeffrey, but I think the info track was very early. They look like something about down there to get going, I think. Anybody right now would like to go.
Yeah, he's probably going
Down here, but he's down in here. A lot of little boats here. Going to be the small, up there with the boat.
Oh, look at it right there.
The info track's gone from a hook on Rico here.
So's Rico.
Yeah, I don't have the time here, but he looks early to me.
Yeah, well,
Very
that's,
early.
this whole other fleet must be early too.
Rico's going to nail this, so he's going to be early here. Info track look like they're very late. Bowman's crackers are staying go. I think Oates are going to win this start quite easily here. Very easily. I think Bang that's the gun.
There it's all that.
Rico's done very good off the pin. Info track's had an absolute looks a little higher and a little slower. To me, Blackjack definitely looked like the quickest boat. Rico right now is trying to put it in a high, slower mode. Try and slow up Blackjack, but they're very, very quickly rolling over the top of them.
They're going over, yes.
When they've gone forward 2 or 3 boat lengths in a real hurry here. And all Rico's going to do is slow up Blackjack here and make sure Kamachi's got them all on starboard when they take the crowd back and stuff well and well. The 2 pencil boats, as I call them, Blackjack and Oates, they're obviously going to be a lot quicker through attack than Kamachi, so if they can attack and be up to numbers on the other tack, they'll either be able to duck them and get through to Lure to Kamachi here, but Blackjack will be able to looks like it, yes, they're in the commanding position. Blackjack's gone. He'll take Kamachi's ass. Kamachi leads. Gonna jump on him.
Gonna jump on top of him.
Yeah, but I mean, you just watch how quick Oates will come out of the tack here. Then Kamachi. I'm not sure I would have done that. I probably would have kept sailing and tried to minimise the tacks. Everything white boat to be trying to tackle the time up here. But he's certainly done that perfectly there. I mean, Rico's just tried to go down and he's just given away 2 boat lengths. And out of there in the 52.
when they come back, yep. Yeah, look at them, they're pointing up. Yeah, you do notice blackjack for me seems to be able to sail quite a little bit higher than the other two big boats. But Fiddle's got the bow down on it marginally, just trying to keep it rolling along. It's a big buck. Blackjack stacking. Yeah. Kamachi's across, but I don't think Oakes across. We're going to split the two here. And he's on starboard, so he's got right away. Blackjack. Wasn't the greatest tax there on Blackjack. It was slow coming out of the track. All those are going to duck up. Yeah. Triple the gap on them back over here on the western shore. Oh, that's high boat like this. Yeah. You know, there's no mark in the course here like the Hobart race, straight out the southward, so no need for Kamachi to track again. They've got a nice line through the head there. To do it enough of north head to not get a lull. I can't see them tracking here. I'll just carry on. Okay, straight out. It's going to be marginal on the lake for Flora there off South End. But he certainly won't want to sit there or anything. Oh, he'll point up. Yeah, Kamachi's just in full control here. Yeah, 140, that's a little concerning for me. It's he can go up there. My next question is good. I'm quite confident we'll be in front of this thing is constantly up on a wind here in 12 knots. Then we can get behind and have a look at it. So he's got to put his bow down, he's only going to go faster over the top of us. Blackjack's sort of already fallen off the back of it here, and big boat trekkers, well, they're struggling in this way to breathe. I can sit in the next one. I think, all he's got to do is just press on it here. He's just going to continue to hurt. Rico's got no options here. It looks nice, Witty. Yeah, it looks very nice, mate. I just saw Brad Jackson in the back there having a look at the lures. Former Volvo legend. We've certainly got the who's who are yachting on this thing at the moment. What do you think of the sail? Oh, I think they're good, I always haven't had north sails before, and I just went around the world with a set of north sails, and I've got to tell you, I was pretty impressed with them. I think their pretty high technology is, certainly what we had in the Volvo, it's the same technology in these big boats. I think it's pretty good. Well, considering where that sail's been too, mate. Been across the Atlantic, isn't it? Yeah, they're very durable. I mean, in the Volvo, we only had 2 sets of sails the whole way around the world, and we didn't have a sail problem once, so I think they're very durable and very strong. That's some sort of endorsement, isn't it? I mean, I'm not sure what Squawk's doing on lifting inside here all the time. You can see when the Comanche gets a little lull and the boat flattens out, the extra wetted surface area really slows the boat up. You know, he really needs to be in sort of his optimum heel angle all the time here, and it just needs the right amount of breeze. But looking out to sea, it looks like it's quite solid and even a building breeze. So I think Comanche should only go from strength to strength here once they get away from the lull of North End.
Somewhere, but that's
yeah, but you see now, as soon as it gets the middle of the boat touches down, it really comes off the numbers. I mean, I can see the top number on the readout there, 10.2 knots. For a 100-footer in 10 knots, that's slow. You know, Rico would be doing 11 down there. It's all to do with the heel angle. Once they get powered up again and they get the wetted surface out of the water, they'll be back up. So they're back up to 10.8s there already now. Spittle's done a really good job there. He's gone, with the light stuff, he's gone down there to stay powered up and back up on, doing upwind in the pressure. So certainly he's done the best steering job out of the harbour there. Why don't we go down and have a look at Oates, and I'll have a look at their numbers. I mean, I can see what they're sailing there. They're still at low 10 to mid 10. Those numbers will tell him, that'll give us a good idea of what's going to happen in the next couple of hours when we leave. 11.5, so Rico's a lot faster through the water in this lighter stuff. And I think you saw all that in last year's Hobart race going down the Derwent, didn't we? When it went light, Comanche just can't get rid of the wetted surface. I think if I was sailing Comanche, you'd be getting rid of some of the keel just to try and keep the heel angle. Intro track back there, just hold upright, really not going anywhere. Rico's definitely doing better here, 11.3s. So that's maybe true wind angle there, the second one down, 60. Yeah, 60. So Rico will be sailing quite wide. We normally sail around 48 to 50 in these 100 footers. I think Comanche even more upright now. So I think if it goes lighter, Rico's going to sail through to Lewis again. Rico's doing a nice job there. You can see as the pressure gets lighter, he keeps putting the bow down. He's down to about 63 through wind angle, which is extremely wide. But he knows he's just got to keep the boat speed on and try and get around their bow here. And then we have a look at Blackjack. They look like they're going quite well up here on the inside. I can't believe how many boats are out now. Watching it's only a seaboard race. So.
Well, I think the lure of the 100 footers.
Yeah, I mean, Comanche's really, you can just see, as soon as it's in a line of the boats in the water, it really struggles.
She just drops it down, doesn't she? Look at she now, she's just struggling along.
Yeah, and also, if you have a look at Noakes, Jeffrey, you'll see they just moved all the hanging Sparks rolled the dice here and sailed very close to North End, and he looks like he's pulled it off. He's got through, he's in clear here. Big pressure in left hand. So get him behind him. Let's have a look at their numbers, Marcus, and that'll give us a good idea of how they're going hopefully. Number? Yeah, 10-6-10-8. Squawk. There's a thumbs up from Squawk. He seems like he's happy. Well, Squawk's starting a lot higher than the other two boats and being able to hold the boat speed here. They've got a sail change coming on Comanche. I'd say it's probably a mast 10-0 to go up here to get some more horsepower. See how fast the boat is now. If you remember coming out of the harbour, Jeff, they had the windward rudder was basically out of the water. So now they've got half the windward rudder in, and you can see they're just starting to. They need more horsepower on the Comanche, so they're going for a bigger sail. So Squawk's doing a really nice job here. He's got really correct. He's got a sail fast, some BMG upwind here, and he'd almost be leading boat here, I'd say. There's it. Squawk's doing 11s. Squawk's doing 11s at 55 crew, right? So that tells us that he's about 0.3 quicker than the Yachts. He's about 0.5 quicker than Comanche, and he's sailing about 5 degrees higher. So if he can just hold that and get across them, then he'll sit on them.
You can just drop on top of them.
You drop on top of them for sure. I mean, they sort of burned him off in the pressure coming again. Comanche, we've got an unfurl, last head 0. It'll be interesting how they go once they get this unfurl. One thing we learned with the 0s, they give us a lot more horsepower. What Comanche needs at the moment is they can't sail as high. So you might see Comanche end up falling down and losing a lot of that coach to boat shortly once they get the other sail furled up and they're away. Like that's not stability again. See that now, Jeffrey, you see now there's a bit 0 on. See a lot more of that rudder tank with the rudders out of the water. A lot more here. So it looks to me like Rico's slowly going through the room. Actually very nice. Very straight. Very straight. Still sitting in a bit more power. It's nice to black that guy, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it? It's lovely. It's probably there first in conditions against the other 200s, I'd say. Yeah. There's quite a bit of back when you go straight away.
Halfway up.
Yeah, well, they're just searching for power at the moment. You can see probably their optimum gear level there now, but they're leading boat now. Neither of these other 200-footers are down attacking across them from there.
No, they've certainly got it now.
You can see Comanche now, Jeff, with the bigger front sail on with the masthead 0 really starting to be able to roll back over the oats again. What Rico gained is now lost.
Yeah, and the weather rudder's right out of the water now. Well, look at that.
Got a lot of question marks on the blackjack there. On the mainsail. I think our mate Alex Goff, who just went around the world with some mates, we didn't tell him to pull it on him, I reckon.
Staff as well, they're choppers on the rail down here.
It's quite a good sight seeing all the 100-footers go out.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. It is. Especially when they're all together like that. There's Christian back now in the disco track.
I don't know why they don't have a. I mean, if you're watching at home, you'll see that see that Kamachi have gone to a masthead zero. These guys haven't. Kamachi and this great info track are very similar with regards to wetted surface and riding moment. I'd say they definitely need some more horsepower on this thing at the moment. They may not have them. They may not have the sail inventory that Kamachi have got. Yeah, maybe the problem. I gave Joey a bad rap there. He's on info track. He's not on blackjack. So we expect his paint and trim to be perfect here, having just gone around the world. And look at that. Nice work, Alex Goff. Pretty good. Nice, pretty good. Yeah, pretty good.
Looks lovely, doesn't it?
You can see how, have a look at that, you can see how the boom is above the centre line on info track. And all the other boats, it was either in the centre or a fractional diluid, which means they're still searching for power. Both Kamachi and this boat info track have got a lot of water ballast with the wind. Yeah. So realistically, this boat needs more sail area to be able to use the water ballast. I'd say Kamachi went to the heads, but very quickly the blackjack boys have got in front here. That's about all I have to say, Jeffrey.
Mate, that's certainly fine by me.